Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited. I'm gonna bring you guys two new brand ideas, Grinch inspired for the holidays. These are super easy to make. So the first one is gonna be a hot chocolate, Grinch inspired, and then I'm gonna do some pancakes, also Grinch inspired. And this is actually part 2 of my cooking series that I've done. So there is a part 1, which I'll pin down in the description box. So friends, let's jump into this video and get started. All right, so for this first recipe, I'm going to be doing Grinch inspired hot chocolate. So this is all the main ingredients you're going to need. And here are the toppings that we'll be using after. But here's the main ingredients. We're going to cook this for about 3 hours on low heat, and I will put all the instructions down below so you can easily follow and do this recipe at home with your family. Also, if you do try these recipes, I would love for you to tag me on Sway's Deals on Instagram or on Facebook if you'd like. I would love to see how yours came out. So let's get started with this first recipe. So the first thing we're going to do is pour in 1 can of sweet condensed milk. There we go. And then we're going to add 3 cups of heavy cream. Two. And 3. And also 4 cups of whole milk, or whatever milk you prefer. I'm just using whole milk for my recipe. You know, it's not a cooking video unless you're making a mess. And 4. All right, now we're going with our vanilla extract. Kind of eyeballing. There we go. A little more just to be safe. There we go. But you want to measure, if you're going to measure, it'd be about a tablespoon. All right, then we're going to go in with our chocolate. Oh boy. See what I mean? It's like splashing everywhere. It's like, why does it make such a big splash? Oh boy. All right, let's just give this a quick stir. And let's see, we're going to turn this on. Set it to on low. I was going to put it for 8 hours, but really we're only going to leave it in there for 3 hours. And then make sure to stir every 30 minutes just to make sure that the chocolates are nice and blended. And then we'll add in our food coloring once it's pretty much ready. So we're going to let this sit for about 3 hours. Again, stirring every 30 minutes. All right, so I've been stirring this every 30 minutes and it's been 3 hours in total now. So, ooh. All right, now you guys can see better. So here is our hot chocolate. Ooh, yes. All right, now we got to add the last few ingredients to make it official. So let's start off with the yellow. You know, got to add a little bit of. There we go. That's going to give it a nice bright color. And let's go in with our green. Thankfully, I bought more bottles at the Dollar Tree. Looks like I'm going to have to go into that bottle now. Oh, this is a good size. I bought these at Dollar Tree for $1.25. All right, let's give it a mix and see if it needs any more. Ooh, yes. Yes, we're getting that Grinch color. And you want to just obviously add more according, you know, if it needs it. So, I'm like, what is that? Oh, it's the food. I'm like, where did that come from? All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna eat a little bit more green. And everybody bring their mugs. Here's mine. You can't have it. All right, let's give this a good mix. And, ooh, let's pour it in. All right, let's go in with our whipped cream. Oh, wait, almost forgot. Now we're gonna add some marshmallows. Give it that Grinch, real Grinch vibes. There we go. And now we're gonna add in a full, a generous amount of whipped cream. Treat yourself holiday season. All right, and then let's go in with our sprinkles. Amazing. Yes. Perfect. Now, you know what? Just be generous. Let's just add a few hearts around. You know, why not? Gotta spread the love. I'll just add a third one there. And one there. There we go. And there you have your Grinch hot chocolate. Cheers. All right, so for the next recipe, we're going to use the Hungry Jack pancake mix. We're going to do Grinch inspired pancake mix. So we're going to do just a couple. So I'm going to use the 1 cup of mix. And instead of water, though, I'm going to use milk. So I figured why not and just make it a little extra, nicer or, creamier. I'm also going to add in a little bit of butter as well. So going to make them nice and extra flavorful. So I'm going to add in a little bit of butter. I'm going to melt this right now and pour that in as well. Let's go in with 1 cup of pancake mix and our 3rd cup of milk. I'm using whole milk since I'm using it for the Grinch hot chocolate. And then of course my little bit of butter. There we go. Just to give it a little bit of extra flavor. Perfect. And we can't forget the star of the show, the food coloring. So add in some, what will be yellow and green. There we go. All right, I think that's more than plenty. And now let's give it a quick stir. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, see, it gets a nice bright color, the nice little green neon. Quick little note on the pancake mix. I did add a little bit more milk because it was a little too thick, and then just, battered it back a little bit, mixed it in a little bit. So now I have the consistency that I want for the pancakes. So just wanted to let you guys know that I did add a little bit more milk, just a little splash. All right. Our pan is nice and hot. Let's start with the first one. The first pancake's always a trial. I'm like, if it doesn't come out good, then it's just a test run. All right, so I'm on pancake number 2 right now. I think I'm going to be able to get 3 good-sized pancakes out of this, and then we're going to dress them up and make them look very festive. But more importantly, I can't wait to taste them and see how good they taste. So, all right, let's continue on with our very exciting cooking vlog. And here are our pancakes. We're going to add a few things to them to make them look a little more festive. I'm going to sprinkle on some powdered sugar. Got to make a mess, of course. There we go. Yes. Whipped cream. Gives it a nice little festive look. And I did let them cool a little bit so they, because I know I was going to be adding whipped cream. I don't want it to completely melt. And then we're going to go in with our sprinkles. There we go. Ooh, how fun. Just add a little bit around the plate too. Give it a little bit more color. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, just add some around the plate. It gives it a little bit of more whimsical vibes. Man, I was really hoping to grab some more red, but there we go. And then we're going to add 1 little heart right there. And there you have your Grinch pancakes. I can't wait to try them. All right, let's give the pancakes a little taste test. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. I didn't add anything else right now. I'm like, I want to just taste it just like how it is. my Grinch inspired pancakes. Oh my goodness. This is really good. And honestly, adding the powdered sugar, oh, sorry, my glasses are all messed up. Adding the powdered sugar and milk and butter made it next level. Yummy. All right, now let's wash it with some hot chocolate. So excited. All right, cheers, my friends. Ooh. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is really good. You know what I'm thinking? If you really wanted to, cool it down and drink it cold with ice. And then, you know, to put on your toppings. This is really good. Oh my God, I can't stop drinking it. But friends, I hope you try this one at home as well. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget there is a part 1 up right now as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you. And I will definitely be continuing doing Christmas themed ideas. I may throw another Grinch one in there. Maybe do a part 3. I don't know yet. I won't commit to it just yet. But I hope you enjoy, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys on the next one. And happy holidays. Bye. I mean, ho, ho, ho. Cheers, my friends.